And get yourself supported and comfortable. Begin to get still, beginning with a sweet meditation to arrive. Sitting in your yes, sitting tall, on a cushion, on a chair, up to you. An invitation to bring your hands in front of your lungs, energetically connected to the lungs as you witness breathing happening. And ever so gently as the inhale happens, let your gills open, like the elbows come up just a little bit, very effortlessly. And then on the exhale, they come down. And keep your attention to the breath, to the lungs, the season of autumn, the holders of our courage, confidence, and inspiration. And you can do whatever you want with your arms and hands, of course. And create the sound of the ocean deep in the back of your throat. Your upper and lower teeth are not connected. The jaw is soft. The tongue is soft. Using the nose to breathe. And ride the wave of the in and the out breath. Become the ocean. Let the breath reflect the tide, the sound of the sea. Surround the lungs in warm white light. Breathe in warm white light. Fill the lungs with warm, healing energy. Exhaling out any sadness, grief, depression, any stuckness, any hooks to the past that do not serve you in your present and in your forward momentum. Subtle inner smile to the lungs, reverence for these amazing organs, filters that hold and help to distribute our Qi, our life force energy. Inspirata. I think it's important to know what inspires us by paying attention, by looking for it throughout our days and reflecting on that, feeling that. What inspires you? What delights you? What surprises you with joy? Spontaneous laughter. Fill yourself with that which inspires, that gives us direction, guidance. Then relax here for a moment, taking the sound of the bell. Let it draw you deeper into that inner wellspring. And transition to standing. If you're with me, you can return to seated whenever. Hands to your lower treasure. Lower treasure breathing. Feel the diaphragm expand on the inhale, expanding the rib cage, dropping into the digestive organs. This breathing muscle, shaped like a parachute, a jellyfish. On the inhale, it drops towards the gut. On the exhale, it rounds up under your rib cage, helping to expel the CO2, the old air, the toxins in your system, the used qi out to feed the trees, the plants, the grasses. Sink down in your bones at the same time. Feel your bones. Our genetics, they shape us, of course. And we're more than that. We evolve from that. We're not prisoners of our genetics or our lineage. We are evolvers from it. Let's do a little knocking to wake up our metabolism. So tapping over your sea of chi point, have a little firmness. One hand comes over the other, tapping over the same spot. Keep the breath flowing. And then up and down the center line from above your pubic bone up to below your xiphoid process, the tip of your sternum, just below the bones and above the bones, staying on the soft tissue, the abdominal muscles, the adipose, connecting with bladder, prostate, ovaries, uterus, intestines, stomach, pancreas. And then go to your left side, your hip up to the ribs and down, up and down. Activate stored energy. Your colon, spleen, abdominal muscles, intestines. And then up and down your right side, liver, gallbladder, colon, abdominal muscles, appendix. Then a big circle across your left, down your left, across your lower right, up your right. Big circle, small circle. Activating that peristalsis, that contraction that happens in the process of elimination of digestive nutrients that we don't need. We've already extracted what we need. We eliminate the toxins. Rest your hands over the belly. Feel the activation of qi. fan that fire a little further. So on the exhale that you squeeze the belly in, the exhale comes out the mouth. You can squeeze it in actively with the hands. On the exhale, on the inhale, relax through the nose, the belly fills up again. Squeeze on the exhale, fill up on the inhale. And relax. Fanning your own fire of small intestine energy, which is the paired organ for the heart. Fire, fire. Burning away junk, heaviness, stress. Let's do another round of that, fanning the fire. It'll be 14 breaths, 14 rounds of breath at your pace. Squeeze on the exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Excellent. Normal breathing, notice. Feel the activity in your gut. Then let's tap right behind your navel center, your door of life point, just below L2 area. Ming Mong point, it's called. Then go up and down sternum. I'm sorry, sacrum bone, sacred bone. That's funny. All the way down in the tailbone area. The holder of your reservoir, your bank account of Qi, the kidneys. Transition into knocking on the door of life. Let the forearms tap around L2. Turn at the hips and waist. Arms are loosey-goosey. Bring your gaze behind you. Weight is balanced. Knees are bent. Try that Ujjayi ocean breath still here. That little sequence is excellent if you're feeling stagnant, low energy. You could do it before you eat a meal to help support the extraction of all the nutrients from that food. And you could do it a little while after eating too, like an hour or so, to help the same digestion. Allow it all to begin to shift to small intestines, then large, then colon. And all of this communicates with liver, brain, to make sure you get the right blood sugar and sugar stored, energy really stored in all the organs to give you life for your day. Now up to the lungs. Activate your respiratory and immune system. Nice knock on those lungs, just below the collarbones. Try the healing sound for the lungs. The organ themselves is a Z sound, like a buzzing bee. And then into an S as a whisper to release the clouds of sadness, depression, and grief. Healing sound for the lungs, according to Chinese medicine. And then back down to the belly, to L2 area, door of life, and all the organs of digestion, metabolism, ocean breath. Slowly unwind. And let's do a modification of that to stimulate more lung energy. So when you tap, take your right hand and tap on left ribs. Right hand swings around to left ribs. Left hand pats you on the back. And then you switch. Right hand on the back, left hand ribs. Waking up the meridian lines for the sides of the lungs, the intercostal muscles. Give yourself a pat on the back for showing up, giving you this energy practice for a good day, good week. And slow that down and relax right into water waves. Arms move low and slow. Close the eyes, feel the air, the energy around you, moving around you, within you. Reach behind you. Depression, sadness, grief, stuckness is often a story, a hook, a connection, unhealthy connection to events of the past. Keeps us tied there instead of fully available in the here and in the now. So transform those emotions into inspiration, courage to face those demons, those skeletons, and find the good in them, find the healing, the pearls. The confidence to do your personal healing work. Your confidence to follow your heart and your dreams. To use your voice. To be silent. And relax that. Nice wide stance. Moving like a river. Sit back, shift to the side, head comes over lash. You could gaze down to begin with. Let your head go, your neck, your jaw, and flow and unlock. If you want to feel it more, you can widen your stance or sit back more. Warming up and activating. And relax that. Comfortable stance. Standing in Wu Qi pose, the Tao pose. The Tao means the way of the universe, the way of nature, the way of the earth. There's this flow happening, this unfolding, contraction, expansion, light and dark, high and low, storms and stillness. It's just perfect, like blooming and composting happening, growth and letting go, just like us. Inhale your arms up, float them halfway down, press the palms away. Strong arms, yet this micro bend in the elbow, fingers are actively spread, wrist extended. Let's wake up the neck a bit, ear to shoulder. Feel that, draw the shoulders down and back, bend your knees, feel that tension, and then swing slowly, chin across chest to the other side. Feel that for a breath, and then go at your pace, back and forth with arms active, hands active. You can open the yin meridian of the arms and some of the tightness from the neck, transforming that into flow, perfect flow. Relax your arms. Feel the energy in the palms and in the fronts of the arms. Yin meridian stimulated, opened. And then relax, float them up halfway. Everything's flexed now. Fingers, wrists. Draw the shoulders down. Sink into your feet, your legs. Same thing. Now the yang meridian, right ear, right shoulder. Notice, and then flow to the other side. Get still for a breath, notice, and then kind of wring and milk and massage it out. Active hands and wrists. Relax that. Feel the energy in the back of the arms and hands. Let's wake up some lung energy further. Waking up by knocking, making the healing sound. Your choice. It can be in a whisper as an S or a full Z loud sound, or both. In the other lung. Relax that and begin to shake everything loose. Bounce into your heels. You can continue to make any sound that serves you or the lung sounds. Let it go, let it go. Give it up, whatever it is. Surrender. Let the stress come out of you, pour out of you. Let the earth absorb it. Very nice. relax. And notice that. Notice how good that feels. Excuse me. Feel that electromagnetic energy, that movement. Spend a little time on balance today. Get balanced mentally, emotionally, physically. So root yourself down your left leg and keep your toes, your right toes on the floor, and just begin to make circles. It helps to gaze straight ahead. Try to still have good posture and alignment. The support leg has a bend to it. You're not gripping with your toes. Focus on either the support foot or your lower dantian. And notice how you're lubricating, feeding the ankle, all the joints in the foot, ankle, knee, and hip as well. And if you do look ahead, you're developing some balance and of course a bit of strength. Change directions. Loosening up that foot to let the energy flow to every aspect of your foot. And then switch sides, sink down first. Breathe into your lower dantian. Support knee bent, really get rooted, and then unlock the other ankle and foot. All the arches, the knee and the hip. Keep the breath flowing. You might notice how stiff or painful this is because we're often in shoes or boots a lot. Yoga teachers that have a studio have a great advantage. They get to be barefoot most of the day. I think that really makes a big difference on physical health, flexibility and balance, health of the feet, the root of our connection to the earth, our able-bodiedness. I can't remember if I said change directions. Do that. Okay, now sink into both legs for a moment. And rest your hands on tigers' heads. They're right there, the support of tigers, your power, your inner power. Shift to your left leg and now lift your right knee, if you will. You can always go back touching the toes down. See if you can balance on one leg. You've got the tigers there. You get the breath going into the belly, the support foot. Look at the micro movements, not with your eyes, but feel the micro movements of that support foot. That's called kinesthetic intelligence, proprioception. You're not doing it. It's a loop in your central nervous system. It's brilliant. And now move that ankle that's lifted as you gaze forward. Distraction will cause wobbling, comparison, judgment of self will cause wobbling. Just focus on the support foot, change directions. And if you need to touch down, do that. Keep breathing. Try not to judge yourself. Switch sides, sink in, stand tall, gaze straight ahead. Lift, tigers are with you, and unlock the other foot. Full range of motion, get your toes involved too. The only way to enhance our balance is to practice, is to use it. Change directions. Remember to breathe. Relax. Very good. Rooster stands on one leg. Ducks do it too. Have you ever noticed that? And seagulls sometimes. So your arms come up, all the way up, backs of the hands together. Knee comes up. Slowly step down, arms come down, exhale. Shift, switch sides, root down, inhale up, arms up. Exhale, slow it down. When you slow it down, it calls for deeper balance. Definitely no rush here, and keep going side to side with a very slow, deep breath. Rooster stands on one leg. Ocean breath. Have your gaze straight ahead. You might even explore closing the eyes. And now you're really going internal for your balance without the input of the eyes. It's a whole different level. Notice how the intelligence within your system is making micro adjustments to keep you balanced and centered. It's deeper than choice, it's just a happening. Especially if we get out of the way and get present. Couple more times. You're doing great. And relax. Very good. Now, let's do what we did to begin with balance practice with the eyes closed, if you will. So hands on tiger's heads, they're with you. Root down your right leg. Feel your center. And lift your left leg. Even just standing on one leg, hanging out there for a bit. You can touch down with your toes, no problem. Have the support leg be bent. And see about having eyes closed and open up the left foot, the one that's in the air. And notice that support leg, all those adjustments to keep you balanced. So good for preventing falls and recovering from injuries. It's very therapeutic. Change directions. Slowly lower that leg, shift sides, get grounded, stand tall. The arms are engaged, yet relaxed. Balance on one foot for a moment. Close the eyes if you will. Try not to judge yourself. Just meet yourself. And then move the right foot and ankle, or the one that's in the air for you. And remember to breathe. If you've had ankle injuries, I've had a ton, or knee, this can be extra challenging, and this is how to get that proprioception back. It prevents future injuries. It really helps with that. Close the eyes. Move the ankle in all directions. And relax. And give it all a shake. Shake that leg, snap it out kinda. And the other. And again. Excellent. All right, another balancing flow. It's a version of a soaring crane. So the movement for the arms, let's just do that first. You inhale all the way up. Backs of the hands together. Float the arms down. Inhale halfway up. And float them down. The arms are soft. Everything's soft. It's like a wave. So bring your arms all the way up and the right knee comes all the way up with them. With the arms all the way up. Exhale, slowly step down as the arms come down. Now you're going to switch sides. Come halfway up with the arms and the left foot goes behind you. Inhale. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Left knee comes all the way up. Exhale, slowly float down. I'm going to switch sides. Inhale, halfway up with the arms. Right foot goes behind you. Touch down. Exhale. Inhale, right knee all the way up. Arms all the way up. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, arms halfway up, left foot behind you. Fly. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, arms all the way up, left knee all the way up. Touch down, exhale. Ocean breath, arms halfway up, right foot behind you. Exhale, touch down. Go slow and steady. Inhale, arms all the way up, right knee up. Exhale, slowly touch down. Switch sides, halfway up, left foot behind you. And down. Arms all the way up, left knee up. Arms halfway up, right foot behind you. And down. Try it on your own, see if you can get the rhythm. Arms up, right knee up. This is where we switch sides. One more time. And relax in Wu Qi. Breathe into your center. Dancing with a tree, dancing with the trees. Right foot goes forward, left foot back. Imagine your spine, the trunk of the tree, as are your legs, and root down, balance in this position. So bring your arms down the front of the leg, exhale down, shift your weight forward. And then inhale up, and begin to shift your weight back. Exhale, pull that energy down your trunk, down your roots to the earth. Inhale, roll up, reach up and gather energy from the universe and draw it down over you, clearing you out of anything you don't need, letting the earth create compost, soil, life. Inhale up. Exhale down. So you're shifting your weight front and back. You're breathing up and down. Push out anything you don't need that's keeping you from your true nature. Dancing with trees. Become the tree. And this, God, it's like yesterday I went for a walk and The forest was so still. And this little breeze came in and all the leaves started coming off the poplar, and the sound it made, the sight, was amazing. It was like magic. Those leaves, they don't argue. They just let go. They give back to the mother. In the springtime, a new generation comes again. Perfect cycle. Inhale up, bring your right foot back, step your left foot out, and just go right into that flow. Shift your weight forward and shift your weight back. Nice deep ocean breath. This might sound harsh, but it makes me laugh a little. Often, one of my guides in this life is Byron Katie, and she says sadness is a tantrum. A lot of people probably wouldn't agree with that. We try to empathize with sadness, but if you get a broader perspective, like from the canopy of the tree, you're arguing with reality, you're arguing with the Tao, and you tantrum like a little kid, stomping your feet, pounding your fists, and you always lose because you're arguing with reality, you're arguing with what is, and you can't control it, how other people are, or things that have happened, things that are happening. So flushing out sadness held in the lungs, making room for reality. What is the Tao? All the things we cannot control. Pretty much everything. In the moment that I feel sad, I don't say to myself, oh, stop tantruming. But later with some perspective, I'll go like, wow, that was a big tantrum, Jen. What were you hooked on? Where were you arguing with what is? What can you question and turn around? Last one. Inhale, come on back. And exhale, bring that energy right down. And then hang out with palms connected to earth. Relax your shoulders, sink your feet in. As you feel the density of the body, also notice the energy within it and around it. Your field. Let's add some perspective. Float the arms up and down as slow as you can muster. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands, fingers soft. Soaring. Lifting up off the earth to get a broader perspective. To expand your perception. To take a spiritual position on life. Maybe a situation you're finding challenging. Step away, fly away. Get lofty and light. And lift a leg, inhale. Exhale, slowly touch down. Inhale, lift the other leg. Touch down. It's okay, everything's okay. Everything's all right. It's working itself out. Soft, open, lofty, elevated, expansive. Catch a draft. Effortless flying. And let's come in for a landing. So when that foot comes down, bend and hug your knees like you're coming right into a branch, a big branch of a tree, and round yourself, hug yourself. Come in for the landing, and then fly again. Lift off the branch, arms up, inhale. Exhale, come in for a soft landing on your favorite tree. Hug, elbows, squeeze and round. Rise up, inhale. Fly. Exhale, come on in gracefully. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more times. Hang out in your landing. Stretch your kidneys, your back. Let your head go. Roll up. Left foot in front, right foot back. Let's get some power now that we've landed. Power for courage, power for confidence. Left foot pointing straight ahead, right foot at about 45 degrees. My feet are hip width apart. Keep the back foot, the back heel rooted, bend the front knee. So you're facing the front foot. Drop your tailbone, sink in. You want to keep your front knee above your ankle so you're not compressing your kneecap. Both elbows back. So you're going to keep your foundation in this position and then exhale your right hand forward. And then inhale the other arm forward. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. At your own pace. Sink in. Maybe you adjust your stance so you can get pretty low with the front leg. It's like a warrior position. Feel deep inside you, your lower dantian rotating a bit. Feel the strength of your legs. Inhale, switch arms. Exhale, powerful dragon. Last one. And kick your heels out so that the feet are parallel. Bring your arms up, press them up and back. Float down for a wide angle forward bend. Hang out there for a moment. Let your head hang, rock, roll, rotate, explore a bit. Root down and roll up. And turn the other foot out. Adjust your stance, 45 degrees for the back foot. See that feet are hip width apart. And you're facing the front foot. Bend the front knee. You can rest your hand on your thighs. Find your alignment here. So the spine is pretty vertical. You're not listing forward. Sink in, rise up. Elbows back. Exhale, one arm forward. Inhale the other arm forward. At your pace. Feel the strength of your foundation. Getting strength from the ancestors of the land, your lineage, the ancestors of the teachings, the sacred texts, the power of the elements. Last one. Face the center, feet parallel. Inhale up, float down, hands under shoulders. Explore, let everything go. Free movement here. And then sink down in the legs and gently roll up. Feet together, bamboo in the wind. Close the eyes, hands stacked over the belly. A few deep breaths here. And transition to seated for a closing meditation. Get yourself set up to get still. Invitation to take a few moments of silence to focus on lung energy, anything you might be holding there that's keeping you stuck or anything that's inspiring you. Trust that as guidance for what's next, what to experience, practice today. find the Tao, there is nowhere you need to search. If it's not inside you, it's not the Tao. The Book of Songs says, when you make the handle of an axe by cutting wood with an axe, the model is near at hand. Thus, in dealing with people, you already have the perfect model of behavior inside you. Just act with integrity, according to your true nature. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you. To find the Tao, there is nowhere you need to search. If it is not inside you, it is not the Tao. The Book of Songs says, when you make the handle of an axe by cutting wood with an axe, the model is near at hand. Thus, in dealing with people, you already have the perfect model of behavior inside of you. Just act with integrity, according to your true nature. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you. Verse 24, the second book of the Tao, Stephen Mitchell. Hands to heart. May we live the golden rule today and all the days to the best of our ability. Namaste, my friend. Yay. Thank you.